alright, so this is completely different to all my usual content about Fallout and gaming and this and that, but honestly, I was kind of like scanning for video ideas and I couldn't really find anything, and something really caught my eye though, and I was like, well, it's not really gaming, but honestly, I feel like I want to talk about this, and I want to know if there's anyone else that wants to talk about this, because I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments to kind of know what the hell is going on with the I Am Legend sequel. For those of you who don't know what I Am Legend is, basically, and I say this with absolute confidence, it is one of the greatest movies of all time. Period. One of the greatest movies of all time. I will stand by that forever. I know not really anyone disagrees, I don't think. I'm not too sure, but it is a fantastic movie. Basically, I think really the only like big top name, I think, really actor in it is Will Smith. He basically spends a lot of the movie alone with a German Shepherd, basically trying to survive this zombie outbreak, but they're technically vampires, like vampire zombie merge of these people who basically got this thing that was originally from a cancer cure. Basically, they found a cure for cancer, and it ended up being bad, and it kind of spread a zombie apocalypse, vampire apocalypse, whatever you want to call it. And Will Smith kind of survives it with his German Shepherd. Highly recommend going and checking out the movie. One of the greatest of all time, as I've just said. And basically though, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen it, again, huge spoiler warning, at the end of it, Will Smith dies. Yeah. He dies at the end of the movie, but they just announced a sequel with Michael B. Jordan 15 years after pretty much the first one has come out. Really, really strange, because I always have said this to friends that I always thought Will Smith, one of his greatest movies of all time, should have a sequel. And I'm not necessarily saying it's I Am Legend, I'm actually saying that was iRobot. iRobot is another greatest of all time type of movie that I really, really like, and I'm surprised that never ever actually got a sequel, and probably should get one maybe more than I Am Legend, because I Am Legend's story kind of seemed closed with the ending that they kind of picked. But there is actually an alternative ending, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen who have watched the movie, that actually had Will Smith surviving, and basically it was kind of like he was the bad guy in the end, because he was holding these vampire zombie things hostage, and they end up breaking to his house and freeing their own, and basically look down on him like you were treating our people like they were test subjects, which he was. But I don't really like the ending a whole lot, because it makes Will Smith out to be the bad guy, and I don't think Will Smith is the bad guy, because these vampire zombie things have killed hundreds of thousands of people, but they tried to kind of give it a turn, like, hold on, they're trying to make us think, is Will Smith the bad guy? And I think that's why they didn't pick the ending, is because I think they wanted everyone at the end of the day to think that Will Smith was the good guy, and him sacrificing himself was for the good of mankind. But the other ending, I guess, you know, it kind of makes you think, well, is Will Smith the good or bad guy? I guess the reason I kind of don't like it is because I strictly think he was the good guy in the end. But who knows, maybe it was a good ending, because because it does make you think, and maybe some other people have their different opinion, but at the end of the day, I think he was morally in the right, because of how many people they killed, compared to how many of the zombie vampires that he actually tested on. So it's really interesting. What I'm saying, why I'm bringing that up, is because maybe the I Am Legend 2 basically says they've retconned the original. Maybe on all streaming services soon they have changed the ending to the alternative version. That could be maybe what eventually happens. I heard that rumor that they were actually going to change the movie to have the alternative ending in it, and they were going to retcon it for the sequel where Will Smith survives, and he does his thing. Maybe that's what they do, but also I don't know how they do this, because it's not like you can really make a prequel to this movie. I don't feel like how are you going to make a prequel to this movie when everything was kind of good and dandy, and it was just like the first development of the cure for cancer? Like, how do they go about that? That's why I don't think it's a prequel. But if it's a sequel and Will Smith is in it, that would kind of mean they would have to kind of retcon the original's ending, right? Unless they somehow say that Will Smith survived again, spoiler alert, the grenade, and maybe turns into Darth Vader. I don't know. I don't know how they would do that. My guess is maybe they do just retcon the ending. And maybe on Netflix soon, when you go to watch I Am Legend, it's the alternative ending. Maybe that's just what they do. It wouldn't surprise me. I think a lot of people are kind of saying that would happen. But then, who does Michael B. Jordan play? Who is this new character, and what is his importance? Is he the son of Will Smith? Is he a random guy from the sanctuary that they end up going to? I really want to know. I'm really interested actually in this sequel and how they do go about it. Will Smith actually posted a kind of picture of I Am Legend, like a little teaser on his Instagram. I think Michael B. Jordan kind of did it as well. So it's really, really interesting to kind of see how this is all going to go down. Again, a little bit of a different video, I know, but I would really like to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you guys think Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith will do good in this I Am Legend sequel? What do you guys think is going to be happening? This and that. Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to my sports channel, my IRL/long channel. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.